Take a long deep breath of our good vibes, yeah. We bring nothing short of a good time. So let's ride. We got people to satisfy. But the voices in the shadows, they echo. Everybody stops and stares at what we do, but we stay true. You don't have to understand, 'cause it's my high. So be gone with your bad vibes. This life's a state of mind. They talk the talk, but we walk the walk. They tell us that we're wrong, but we stay mellow, mellow. Living this life like rebels. Don't give them the time of day. We stay away, yeah, we're pushing through the struggle. But the voices in the shadows, they echo. Everybody stops and stares at what we do, but we stay true. You don't have to understand, 'cause it's my high. So be gone with your bad vibes. This life's a state of mind. But the voices in the shadows, they echo. Everybody stops and stares at what we do, but we stay true. You don't have to understand, 'cause it's mine. So be gone with your bad vibes. This life's a state of mind.
Good morning, my friends. Hello? Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Woo! All right. We're telling your followers that you started a live video. It's working. All right. Let me catch my breath. How are you guys doing? Woo! Alright, starting things off early on the Facebook and YouTube, guys. If this is the first time tuning in, hi, I'm cousin Nikolai, your cannabis cousin. That's right, Looky Looky Looky. I'm here in cousin's live stream studio. Yeah. Wow. I wore myself out there this morning. I was doing a little jogging. I run in here. Catch up, get the studio going, and thought I'd do some push-ups there. I think I kind of winded myself, guys. Yeah, hello, good morning, cousins. How are you doing? It's like two of you. It's a bunch of you joined real quick. Thank you, cousins. I see you, Lico. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to clean my glasses. Yeah, they're all dirty. Yeah, stay lifted, farms. All right, cousins. Shane, Stanley, Caitlin, Elaine 444. Hello, cousins. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I think I've got things. Oh, let me flip the. Let's go to. Not that one. This one. Get you guys there. I did it. There, the overlay is working. Zeus 16, good morning, cousin. Lico, thank you, cousin. Good morning, sunshine. It's sunny here in Disco, Michigan, guys. It's looking to be a great day. Oops, looks like I ripped my shirt doing the push-ups this morning. I have to get sewing machine and try to match this color. Good morning, Shane Stanley, cousin. Thank you. Good morning, my friend. What do you... Oh... Hope this isn't bad. No, it's probably left over from last week. I'll have to get some fresh water in the studio. Of course, ill prepared. Everything is working on the technical end this morning, guys. Good morning. Let's kick it off officially. Shall we? That's right. Here we go. Cannabis Evangelist Network. This is episode 27 of your cousin Nikolai's simultaneous live streams to Facebook, YouTube, and the Gram. All right, let's go. Action. It's official. All right, guys, what are you smoking on this morning? Grovets. Hello, cousin. Oh, thank you, Alico. Just baby muscles. Just baby muscles. Got to stay fit for the grandkids. I have one of them spend the night here with cousin I and nephew. And, yeah, she is most awesome. Excellent. She keeps cousin Nikolai on toes. Good thing I'm Sprite. Still Sprite in older age. So, yeah, we go on most excellent adventure yesterday from about, 3 in the afternoon till about probably 1:30 before she went to bed. Shh, don't tell mommy and daddy. Yeah, I keep them up. Oh, Durban Poison is my favorite, Shane. Durban Poison is cousin Nikolai's favorite. It is the espresso of cultivars, no doubt. Durban. That's right. It's one of these strains that I want Michael Fang to help me cross with my dream genetics. Yeah, I want to bring back some old school strains and a few most excellent hybrids. Anyhow, I want to bring it back to the days that cousin Nikolai was always on the hunt, if you know what I mean. That's right, the big D's mycology. Hello, cousin. Good morning, my friend. Looky, looky, looky. That's right. Definitely delicious. I do believe it's nice to mix it with something. That's why I was a fan of the GSC, the Girl Scout cookie. But I understand from Michael it's not true like Durban Poison heritage. It's like pseudo style. I don't know. I'd have to get into it. So yeah, I would like to acquire the genetics myself so I could, to bring back the seeds or something to Michael to bring into his breeding program and, let him have his way with it, as they say, and bring something most excellent that I'd be happy to smoke and then maybe start growing myself and, get hip to it all like this. Maybe someday I can be in metric like all the cool kids. Gotta have a lot of money. Anyhow, slowly but surely, the affiliates are working. By the way, thank you, whoever is buying all the most excellent AC Infinity products, guys. Thank you. Cousin Duke and I were eating steak again this week. Thank you very much. Very much, guys. Like every day, I wake up to a few affiliate sales, and I showed cousin last night. And he says, very not bad, cousin. Actually quite impressive. I was not expecting that. Looks like you won't have to go back to old country anytime soon. Anyhow, yeah, so things are A-okay for now, guys. But he was looking at the electric bill when we were having this conversation. That's why I showed him the sales for this month from the affiliate links. And yeah, so that electric bill, as you guys know, is no joke. Anyhow, I have to, in fact, I just turned on all the studio lights and I'm just thinking, there's tick-tock, clink, clink. That's like money. Anyhow, so yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, tell all your stoner friends about Cousin Nikolai show. I'm sure like they have Instagram. Everybody on Instagram has these links. But anyhow, yeah, I've got a bunch of links. And you guys should check out Air Bottom Bags and Autopots. I'm having much fun and yeah, I would have to say after last run, I'm very comfortable and confident that I have chosen well and that it will help me with my like pseudo automation so I can get away for a day or two or three. But the VPD is always the struggle. I really need to get into the professional mini splits. But that is time for another day. Anyhow, hello, cousin Robert Root, the 50. Hello, cousins. Prayers going out to the missus, my friend. Still thinking about her and you and family. Thank you, Mr. Big Cloud, if you guys do not know, has graced us with his presence here on this Sunday service. That's right, the Robert Root Big Cloud. Check him out on the gram, guys. He's my true cannabis cousin. That's right, kindred spirit, as they say. Hello, my friend. Lots of love to you and family. All right, daughter flavor. That's interesting. Yeah, I had most excellent time with the granddaughter. Let me continue on with my story so it's immortalized forever here, as long as I keep these up. Yeah, so they finally, because I cleaned myself up, I'm starting to get family access again, guys. And yeah, the granddaughter come and yeah, Mama says she can stay the night. Would you like to stay the night? We went and had lunch. Do you want to stay the night with Grandpapa? And of course she said yes. And so I had to impromptu style switch everything around. And I had some editing to do that didn't get to take place. Good thing I had some in the can, as they say. And yeah, so I get out the mountain bike and I get out the bike trailer. And we go on big, long bike ride through the local park to the nature center and outdoor skate park and all the different little jungle gym things. And just all day about her, you know. And yeah, she like it. She see all the different critters at the nature center. And then we ride back. Grandpa, I'm tired. I want to go eat. And so, yeah, we eat and go to dinner. And then I take her to the place where they get the custard, and yeah, it was great. And then we come back and watch a movie in bed, and I play her the most excellent Wild Thornberries, and yeah, I used to watch with the kids. It was like reminiscent of time with daughter when things were simpler. Anyhow, so I was really very thankful for the moment in the day, guys, and to reflect and have granddaughter at like almost 5 years old and think about my daughter and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, fast forward, yeah, life is short. Make most of every day. Be here now, as they say, right now, present, and enjoy every moment, even the difficulties. Maybe not enjoy, but look forward to the moments that you will. And it makes it all worth it, the little simple things. And that didn't cost anything. How about that? Priceless, guys. It's like $1 million in the heart right here. Much more than that. Anyhow, it's good times, guys. All right, so time to tune up and get into the vibe. There's 6 of you who have joined. Thank you, guys. Let me clear my throat. All right, it's good. All right, so yeah, it was a most excellent day. I wake up, she's upstairs. I tell her I get her situated with breakfast. She's with Dookie, cousin Duke. He's a little bit jealous, I have to say. He was not knowing what to make of her. Spending the night. But anyhow, so moving on, somebody was smoking the Durban Poison. Yeah, JW Greens has joined, the daughter flavor. Hello. Pheno Nominal 1190. Pheno Nominal, hello, cousin. We have the Cybite Plant Asanta. Robert Root, there we go. Sweet Spirit, my dear. Hello, cousin. Good morning on this Sunday. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday service. That's right. The 2000 Vibes has joined. Hello, cousin. What are you doing? Yes, hopefully staying out of trouble, my dear. Yes. Anyhow, Caitlin, Elaine, 444, S. Boss, hello, cousin. Greetings from Germany. I'm glad I scrolled up. Hello, I missed that right before the Durban Poison. Sorry. S. Boss, like Bauhaus. And, yeah, cousin, all the way from Germany. How did you come across this street? If you're still there, cousin, please leave comment below. And let us know how you came across this live stream this morning. How did it pop up in your... I'm curious because I believe the algorithm. They're after me. Somebody must hate me or the algorithm AI has changed. I'm just getting flagged on every post. I don't even have... I thought about I would not even do anything related to cannabis or anything. See if it gets flagged. But I'm afraid I'm in jeopardy of losing this page like they are, I guess. People I've heard, like the Terp Queen, she have issues. She says somebody stay up and flagged 112 of her posts. And, anyhow, so I'd like to know how you come across your cousin Nikolai this morning. And, what are you smoking on there in Germany, cousin? Yeah, it's like, I believe they're opening up. They just passed some new laws, right? Did I not read that correctly? That somewhere Germany has opened up on the medicinal, or is it, I'm not sure about anything, actually. Is it the recreational or just medicinal? Let us know. Your cousins are curious. That's right. That's right. Great to be here this morning. Thank you, Big D's Mycology. I'm glad to have you here. Great for sleep. Yeah, I know. I need to get more sleep, Shane Stanley. Dutch Grow 420. Hello, cousin. Good morning. JW Greens joined. Hello, cousin. Pheno, I say that. Pheno. Nominal Rockstar J-Rock has joined. Hello, cousin. Big Doob Genetics. Hello, cousin. If I'm a budget grower, what can I use to make my gals bigger? Dig up worms out of the backyard. Get yourself a bunch of worms and throw them in there. They put the worm castings in there. You can ferment some of your vegetation out back. Google it. You could do that. Michael Fang is good at that. A lot of people are fermenting their vegetation, put in 5-gallon bucket and you leave over time. You'd have to Google it. I'm not into that right now. I just know little bits and pieces, but that is one way. Go around and get your different weeds or different things and make yourself some sort of like fermented tea. Yeah, get into that. And then go out to your local grocery stores when they have their events and get yourself some sample packs. I suggest the Extreme Gardening has a good line of stuff. I've been using them. They give me some sample packs, and I have been using their tea brews and the Outdoor Grow, along with the Petra Tools Organics worm tea fuel and soil boosters. And that they have a full organic line that they hook your cousin Nikolai up with the pseudo sponsorship. So yeah, it's called Jadam. Thanks, Steelers for Life 85. Jadam, right? And KNF. I forget what the KNF is for, but there's a few people doing it. They did that stuff. Michael Fang, Brandon Root down there in Oklahoma. There's another guy, I forget his name, Dust to Living Soil. Check him out on the gram. He's Cannabis Cousin. He's been following your cousin Nikolai since beginning. And he's like all into that. And that's what he's trying to do with his page and his brand. Shout out to... what did I just say? Dust to Living Soil or something like that. I believe so. And that's what he's doing. It's like, yeah. So that's what Michael Fang, the Korean natural farming, right? So, yeah. And what else? The Bukashi works. Yeah, we'll have to bring Michael back on and have another topic of conversation about this. He was into it in the very beginning, even have in the days of the forum, he was telling me about it. But yeah, I'm not quite ready about that. And quite honestly, guys, I'm not, as much as I love the idea of organics, and I do love it, but I don't know about it in the basement. The second run, I've had nothing but so many crickets coming into the basement that there was one that was keeping us all up the other night, and I couldn't find it. It's so the organic soil here, it definitely smells different in the basement. I can smell it in the room. I have two areas. One area is all cocoa, and the growers tested cocoa and cutting-edge solutions because they've been real supportive of cousin Nikolai, and that's what all the pros are doing. So I'm doing that in one area, the cocoa with the nutrients. And then in the new grow room, I was doing the organics. But these crickets, I've killed 14 of them in the last several days, guys. I'm at a point of thinking about getting a gardener snake and let it loose in the basement. Just kidding. But yeah, Seed Bank just joined. We were just talking about jadam, bokashi, fermenting, all that stuff, cousin. I was telling him about the Michael Fang and how he's was the bokashi, how do you say, works, bokashi works, in the days of the forums, and you started that whole thing. But yeah, somebody was asking how to do, because they on budget don't have money, how to do your own like nutrients. I was telling them just cut down the vegetation, put in buckets, start fermenting. But there's proper ways to do it. So yeah, that's what we were talking about this morning, cousin. And then yeah, that's the Conair 1800 watt hair dryer that's been heating up the seedling and clone tent for the last 7 months, guys. Pseudo style. It works. I have it plugged in, no worries, to the Inkbird smart little controllers. You plug in and set temperatures. So yeah, it's bringing up the temperature, Michael, up to about 82 degrees, 83. And I've got the humidity high up there near 77, 80% as well. And the clones are doing much better. Thank you for your advice, Michael. And anyhow, that's what's going on. Oh, the Mama Nugs. Hello, my dear. How are you doing this morning? Can't wait for you to make it to the mitten state of the Great Lakes. We are waiting for you. But anyhow, yeah. So Michael, everybody, the pseudo super soil I make is attracting the crickets, and yeah, I might have to go back to the organic cocoa with some organic nutrient line that isn't so fishy, maybe, or I don't know. I tried check out this thing they call the Organics Alive that Michael's been using, and yeah, I don't know about the smell in the basement. That 14 crickets in several days, and that's obvious to me. I've not had this. Oh, somebody was trying to join. What happened? Oh, I could let them grow. Come on in. The Real Gauge Green Group wants to join. Sorry, come on in. Here, let me try again. I'm trying to accept you. Is it going to work? And yeah, that should be on. And it's the Bluetooth. Can you hear?
What's up, cousin?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Cousin, Michael Fang, Looky Looky Looky. If it is not the genetic designer himself, Michael Fang of the legendary Gauge Green Group. Thank you, Michael. There's your introduction.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be on.
Yeah, thank you. You're up early. Definitely. What was going on? You didn't stay up so late? Or let me guess, you're still up.
My sleep cycles, I rarely sleep these days.
You're like on an 18-hour, like 6, maybe 4, right? 20 and 4.
40, like a 48-2.
Yeah, it's good.
48 and 2, and then like a 24 and 1, and then like followed by maybe like 3 consecutive 12-hour naps.
I've been with you on a few of those, and it's good to be young And it's good to be Sprite. I was just doing my push-ups and jogging this morning to stay in shape for the granddaughters. I was with my granddaughter all day yesterday, and she's upstairs hanging out, first sleepover a long time. And anyhow, good time. So we were talking. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I've been, fasting and not eating a lot, and feeling better than ever. Having so much energy, I just don't even need to sleep. So I've been putting it 1,000% into the garden, and like I say, this is to me like I'm trying to treat this like an Olympic athlete would treat their practice. And so, in order for me to win, not only do I have to perform high, but I have to practice and I have to put in the hours. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why we got this.
Looky, looky, looky. Wow. That's awesome. My God, what a sea of green. The biodome. Looking amazing.
The bio tent.
I didn't even see it. You're in the tent. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just hanging out.
I thought you were close to a wall. It looked like you were close to a wall or something. But yeah, look at that. It's great. So, I'm growing some of Michael's genetics here, keeping the perpetual grow going. I've got, what am I on? Fifth and sixth set of clones. Of the aqua.
You're doing a great job too.
Man,
yeah, the last run of the aqua, I don't know if you've been posting any photos or if any have gone up, but the stacking, the structure, the expression that came out of these flowers under the new Rotom Tech light are just simply phenomenal. And I think that was your first fully organic.
Yeah.
Or at least it was a fully organic run.
Yeah.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding, like, so beautiful. If you guys saw it, it's just like the most racked out, like, expressed, like, just enough foxtails to see like this incredible silvery arms. Just love it, you guys. I hope you got some good pictures of it. I think I did. So
yeah, there's a post of some pictures. I'm having to start taking some things down because they're getting flagged, and it's definitely of the buds. But I had some real nice swollen ones, and yeah, the structure on those, I had never grown anything. Well, I haven't grown enough, but I've not seen cultivars like that until I came across you, Michael, at the Third Eye, and seeing the pictures on the wall and the the flower in the vase that you brought the top. Oh my Lord. Full, like, I guess the full potential of that genetic is being brought out by you. And yeah, I had a version of that. It certainly wasn't at its full potential because I did not have my environment dialed in. And that's
right.
What we were talking about last time is, I need to get a mini split. Like, that's it. That's to be able to control it consistently in the summer. Winter, I'll be okay. Coming here in winter, I can control things. But yeah, for you newbie growers, it's called VPD. Variable pressure deficit, and it's the humidity and temperature have to be in a certain range, and it's good to be consistent.
Vapor pressure deficit.
Did I say variable again? I keep doing that. I've tricked myself.
V does stand for variable a lot. No, but yeah, it is important, especially in veg and just having. But I've also ran and grown in lower humidity. It is possible. The plants do have a way of adapting, so you kind of give it what it needs.
Well, yeah.
You might not have as thick of a plant, but you're going to be able to, still have success. But high heat is hard to beat. It's hard to overcome that. You're definitely going to need the AC to treat that.
Yeah, when it's consistently 90 degrees throughout the whole day and night, it's not good. It needs a cool down period. In real world environments, it's at least cooling down in the evenings outdoors. But yeah, that's the trick. And to master your indoor growing, there's lots of variables. But it's good to start with great genetics. And you have a new drop coming. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I see the artwork.
Yeah.
Lay it down on us, cousin.
Yeah, the Super Celeste. Um, I got some haters in the comments. No, the Super Celestial is a combination of the Sour Diesel and that's the Skunk Tech cut. So it's the little higher yielding version of Sour Diesel compared to the East Coast Sour Diesel. Super, super fire. Um, Crossed her to the Ohm male, which is Triangle Kush, Breathwork, and Mendo Breath, and it's the F2 selection. We've dropped the F1 under the name Miles Ahead, and the F2 was created after I separated from my former partner, and it was kind of like a meditative uh, reflection on just like what the plant meant to me and um, what I needed to kind of like find my center and focus. And Om Mani Padme Hum is a super ancient mantra that represents the lotus, and it's repeated in many songs. And when I was growing up, I had an aunt who would play this song over and over again, and it was just like a repetition of this mantra. And if you go on YouTube or iTunes, you'll find it and find these, and it's just super calming and centering and sacred. And I wanted to bring it to fruition through a strain. So I think having a strain named after one of the most powerful mantras is one of, like, to me, it's just an incredible concept. Like, you can't help but think of this idea when you just think of the breathing or the strain of the project. So we selected an Ohm male. We nicknamed him Ohm. And this male we used to cross to 7 different females. We released the one of 7, which was the Tahoe Cure. And the Tahoe Cure is a pheno from Spacebound, selected from the Tahoe OG Stomper DX that I created. And that was the manifestation. So manifestation kind of aligns with the solar plexus, or our 4th chakra, and it's like represented by the color yellow. And with this theme, the Sour Diesel, to me, the Sour Diesel represents kind of like mental, cerebral, creative type of themes, and brightening, clarity. So it made sense that the Sour Diesel connoted the crown chakra. And so the Sour Diesel times Om project is called Super Celestial, and it represents our 7th chakra, our crown chakra, which is our connection to divinity, the stars, our ancestors, the cosmos. And this whole drop will be kind of themed to the crown chakra with the purple. The artwork is created by me. It's a combination of like architecture and photos and drawings and maps and like flowers all put together. We're going to have mood mats and t-shirts and some fine art prints that are going to be limited and going out with this drop. And yeah, just like really excited to be able to bring it, introduce this class, and also introduce the concepts of chakras to kind of like a Western audience that probably doesn't even have a clue as to truly what chakras represent. I'm not claiming to be an expert, but it has helped me align and recognize how like the fundamentals of the universe operate. And so like I think it's going to be fun to walk the audience through that. And so yeah, Super Celestials, Crown Chakra, coming out on September 9th. You can use the cousin discount code and actually pre-order these over the next couple of weeks before it drops. And we're just super grateful to be able to present that. And you gotta imagine well, yeah, just super excited, super celestial. So that crosses sour diesel tones the ohm, and everybody knows every pack of seeds comes with a lifetime satisfaction guarantee. I put my heart and soul into every single seed. We handcraft, hand select, and only include the most beautiful and perfect seeds into our pack. Every seed is guaranteed for life. I mean, I don't know, it's guaranteed to give you incredible success. So definitely check it out. Thanks for giving me the platform, Kevin.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Interesting, Michael.
Who's this bitch in the comments?
Say again?
So who's this fool in the comments talking shit?
The big Doob Genetics. Yeah, he's got a bone. He's got a
doo-doo genetics.
Yeah, he's got a bone to pick. Apparently, he's piping off. Yeah, maybe he should just get with you and have a conversation one-on-one if it's that personal to him. And yeah, because the vibe is we're trying to do something here. That's cool. You got something to say. Place it somewhere else, cousin, because you're taking up the comments with that. And
no, yeah, I was just it was difficult to speak and watch all that come up. But
no, right, you did good. So let me just finish off on that. So yeah, being that I've only known you a year, from my perception of knowing you and what you're doing with the plant, it aligns with a lot of people. And what you just described to all of us here is someone that has put a lot of time and thought into this plant. And with what you're doing with your breeding program, and I can barely keep up with the F1s and F2s and understanding, in this short time I've been with you, but what it takes to get to the level that you are, and a lot of people are. We can mention the bee leaf, people that are on your Seed Bank International. It's and what you're doing with your brand is something unique. And yeah, the chakras and the philosophy behind that, and just it's real simple, guys. We're operating on frequencies, right? And you can vibrate on different levels, my friend, and that's certainly what you are doing here with the plant. And I'm very happy and honored, and all of us that do respect what you're doing here are just always in anticipation of what comes next from you. Because, you've been on cutting edge for a while from what I've understand and read myself, doing my own homework on you, Michael. And so thank you for being here today and dropping that and explaining your whole thought process behind that.
Thanks, cousin. You're definitely a ray of positivity and something the industry needs. And I'm grateful that you've given me a platform on your show and your network, and inspired by what you do and your commitment to the craft. And yeah, we're going to grow together, and it's exciting to be a part of it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, what we did the other weekend down there on the river walk. I'll be right there. Hold on. The granddaughter, you can hear, she's screaming loud. I must go right now. Hold it down for a second. Maybe respond to some comments there, if you will. I'm going to go check her and get my nephew up. Hold on. Stand by.
Awesome.
Let me go. What, dear?
Yeah. What's up, fam?
Yeah, dear.
Just chilling in the bio tent. We got grape stompers, we got love candy, we got some spirit, and we have some Tahoe cure in here. Well, most of this is going to be turned into whole plant fresh frozen. Just really grateful and happy that everything's looking good. And you see down here, it's just kind of like this liquid soil, cover crops. These bags have been used many generations. And see all their life. These plants are just perfect. So, which one of your lines is the most OG dominant? probably the OG back process. Actually, like for people who like OGs, like OG is the part of everything I do. Most of my crosses have OG. Actually, pretty much like 99% of my crosses have OG and sour in them. So, like the last round of OG times Triangle Kush BX3, that's probably as gassy and OG as we're gonna get.
No.
How you doing, cousin?
Back, thank you. It's a most honor to have to wipe my granddaughter's behind. She got herself onto, the toy, did her business. We're very proud of her. And big milestones over here at Cousin's house today. But yeah, I was telling everybody, my heart was filled like you couldn't put a price on my day yesterday, and it didn't cost any money. And simple things. That's how I started off my day today, or morning. But anyhow, so yeah, the plant. I wanted to just say that was most excellent adventure that we had down there on the Riverwalk, taking Miss Kay's grape stomper cut that is now. I wish I had it in here, but it's a little bit wet from all the rains. It's doing quite well. I transplanted again into a 5-gallon air bottom bag that we could carry around again if we go down there. But I'm going to go down there on another day. And evangelize the plant again. Just put it out there and try to talk to people, see if they. And then I wanted to hand out some cuts if people want to grow some seeds. Like Smiley's is giving me a lot of testers, and I think if people want to learn to grow, I think I'm going to make it easy for them, and just do a day of where I evangelize the plant. And if they're serious about growing, then I'm going to donate a plant to them, and. Do it that way. I don't know. Just get some content that's, I shouldn't have told everybody. Now they're going to go copycat me. Who cares? Good luck.
Yeah. No, it's all, like, whatever you do will be fun and original. Like, I was going to say, like, that was a really fun day and a good reminder that, the cannabis plant is still very exciting to people who have, like, just, like, the regular people, like, I'm so used to being in the cannabis world, excuse me, where it's just like everybody's so used to seeing weed. It's not like the thrill is not there. But when you get to the streets and get to in front of real people, it's like it's fun again,
It is. It was very unique and candid, and just like I remember when I would be, back in the day, man. I was saying that I wanted to bring back, somebody was smoking the Durban Poison. I was going back to the old school strains and how I was like, yeah, I need to find some of these cups and get them into Michael's breeding program. Bring back, like I was telling you, the old school OG strains and maybe a couple hybrids. But anyhow, now I'm getting sidetracked again. I forget completely what I was just talking about. Wow. I'm listening.
No,
I'm trying to listen.
I do want to
give
out, so we have a seed strain that we have dedicated to Zara, who was a Michigan activist that passed away a year ago. And I have a pure Michigan cherry pie kush breath cross that, with the right, respecting the family, of course, like to be able to gift that or share that with the rest of Michigan. To me, like, if there's anything I can do to empower the local community to make the quality and the accessibility and the productivity better here, like, that's what I would love to be a part of. So, like, giving out genetics and getting them to and into the hands of the right people is what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about last time. Yeah, anybody here from Michigan that wants to grow, right, could get on the hookup list here through your cousin Nikolai and with Michael there. Yeah, I would love to keep promoting the plant, and because I feel like the more people that are growing in their backyards and talking about it like they were tomatoes or something, is just going to help promote and break the stigmas. Because now that the dispos are open, they're like 7-Eleven store for people, real convenient, I guess. But what happens when there's only a few or they cost so much? I want to be able to make sure that I don't have to really pay for it anymore. You know, all the years of hunting it down, or just, you know, I like the idea that I've like, and it's a part of me. The plant growing, it's a whole, yeah, anyhow, and I'd like to be able to share with a family member just like that. Like, and it's so nice, like, to give tomato. You know, when people give you their vegetables in their garden, they're so proud of them, right? And it's helping. And so I think and I think that's the best way to help promote it, right? Is not only the medicinal or medical with the cards and the caregivers, but yeah, we need to get people home growing, right? And
Yeah,
we
and growing
need it in
their
the masses.
backyards. And,
Like, people have lots of, like, the right to own and bear arms in this country. We have the right to grow and hold cannabis, and I think everybody should take advantage of that. Hold on.
yeah, think about the founding fathers being the biggest hemp farmers. You know,
Yeah, it's
they were growing fields of it.
right. And we know, yeah, we need to start telling that story all again, right? Just keep bringing it up. And yeah.
Where you control your food, you control your money, you control your land, and lethal tyrants.
Yeah, well, the Amish have been doing that for quite a while, and I was, yeah, it's a shame. They make it difficult. If you try to bring anything to market, the bureaucracy will get there and try to put the boot on your neck. I was just watching something in Amish country where they had a great operation in their barn, right? Come there, get your milk, your cheese, the whole bit. All of a sudden, it looks like stormtroopers there with these people locking them out of their own place. And, you know, it's about paying the piper, I guess. But they have, you know, what a great community as far as growing their own and being self-reliant. The Amish. I was just driving through, I bring it up, I was driving through the Mitten Stately Thumb not too long ago, and there's a lot of Amish up there, and I just admire the way they're living, and their lawns look so beautiful, and their clothes are out on the lines, and anyhow, simpler time it seemed like. But a lot of work. Nonetheless, sorry, I get sidetracked. But yeah, grow it, guys, like tomatoes. Tell everybody.
Yeah, and grow organically. Treat the land, you know, make it alive again, grow your own food, mineral density, no poisons, consume clean, and you will feel better, you will live better, you will think better, look better, all of it, man. Like, even as I continue my detox and fast and continue to consume, like, massive doses of herbs and mushrooms and different things like that, like, my body continues to change, continues to upgrade in significant, measurable ways. What I thought was impossible as a child growing up, thinking like, oh, I was just given this body, or I was just given this set of genes and these conditions, and I was just sick forever. All that has been completely eliminated, I've transformed my entire life to no longer be sick, to no longer need, you know, chemicals, and to just, like, thrive. And it's like, health is our birthright, and health is wealth. And everybody should know that they have the ability to take control of their body and their mind to the fullest extent, so that they can be, like, the most perfect form of and version of themselves that they wanted to be. And with, of course, always room for improvement. But it's like, what we're all operating and have been told that we only operate at, like, such a low level. And it's like, the possibility of being healthy and productive is there for everyone. So don't ever take a diagnosis of disease, and just know that, you know, when you take control of your life and your consumption and know what's in your food, like, your life will change.
Amen. It's true. It is a lifestyle change, and we've all become, a lot of people, into the rat race and consumerism and boxed food packaged up. It's very convenient to eat, like the way they put it, right? It's real hard to eat healthy. It used to be a simpler time. Yeah, that's right. It's why it's important to pair up with a team, your family, your tribe, your network, and farmers markets, and eat. It's possible, and it's a lifestyle for sure. But yeah, thank you for that, Michael. And I know that you have a lot of information about this on your website. And people can go there and check out some of your mushroom powder formulas and that. Tell me a little bit more about that again so I don't screw that up. And, go ahead.
Yeah, of course. No, I'd love to. So about 6 years ago, around the time I got rated, actually, I started researching herbs and the power of holistic and natural healing. And in that research, I discovered, eating raw fruits and vegetables. I learned how to detoxify the mucus in my body. I learned how to, consume adaptogenic herbs and mushrooms. And basically, adaptogenic herbs, everyone knows what mushrooms are. Herbs are the most potent forms of vegetation in the botanical world. They're usually highly alkaline, filled with alkaloids, which essentially are the plant medicines, and they're the most resilient and vigorous plants in nature. So they tend to be the dandelion that can grow out of the grass. They tend to be the most resilient and vigorous plants on the plot. And so we actually have a bunch outside. I harvest my own dandelion and burdock and, lamb's quarters and different things like that. But, so there's indigenous herbs. I learned from a tonic herbalist who comes from the Gate of Life tradition. It's a ancient Chinese herbalism. And through that, was basically taught how to rebuild my body from scratch. I was, at one point, I would say about like 7 or 8 years ago, I felt so sick that I thought I was probably going to die. And instead of going to the doctors and getting a diagnosis, I empowered myself to do the research, and I looked for every way I could that people remediate themselves, essentially eliminate disease, terminal disease. I looked up all the different, what they call natural healing protocols and this is all readily available online with a lot of fear mongering and a lot of misinformation. I tried and did everything that I could find to reset my body. And that's how I came up with what's called the GGG protocols for human potency. It's a set of all the ways to treat your body from head to toe, from hair to your toenail, and how to perfect it, how to become your full potential. And this includes everything from sunbathing to how to take a bath, to how to treat your skin after the bath, to everything. Invisible mites that create hair loss and skin problems and fungal and all that. Anyways, down to like internal parasites and pathogens, and how to basically like breathe and all of that. If anyone wants this information, you can email me, michael@gagegreen.com, and I'll send you the PDF for the protocols. And of course, eventually I'm planning on doing that for plants. So, but yeah, everything I do is organic and natural. And if you did everything in the GGG protocols for human potency, I don't think ailment and illness could affect you. You will have to go through a period of pain and suffering as you eliminate the toxins and bad decisions and reprogram and restructure your body. When you essentially are healed, you can kind of return to a more normal lifestyle. And I don't know, it's pretty insane to have the ability to control your body. So amongst the protocols is a guide to how to eat and how to take herbs and mushrooms. And through my knowledge and through the education I had in tonic herbalism, me and my friend now business partner who's a tonic herbalist, Sarn, we created a line of herbs for people. And you can go to tonic-treasures.com and see a whole line of herbal and adaptogenic supplements. You can see, and through that, we're starting to create a GGG line of herbs and mushrooms called GGG Natural. So you can go to gggnatural.com. And on that website, you can find formulas for people and for plants.
What are you getting into now?
The formulas for people include like a mental clarity formula, herbal balance formula, and a mushroom formula. It changed my life. It gives you like power in your step. It tones your organs, and it just strengthens you. So the tonic herbalists believe that these herbs accumulate in your body and continue to make you better as you consume them. What makes an adaptogenic herb an adaptogen, rather than like maybe like a other class of herbs, is that a true adaptogenic herb, a true tonic herb, actually benefits you. Like it's dual modulatory, so essentially like it can stimulate you, but it can also relax you depending on what you need. It creates like stasis.
Excellent information. You still there? You can hear me too?
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyways, so the mushrooms and the herbs, we created a formula for plants. So we have a veg, we have a mushroom, and we also have a flowering formula. And these formulas can be used throughout the growth cycle. We have people with plant or pets that use them and have found like them to be helpful and increase the immune resiliency of their favorite, their pets. And and we use it for our own health. So essentially like GGG in my mind is like going to be able to provide people with like a complete and comprehensive infrastructure for like perfecting natural farming and natural healing. The most ancient forms of medicine that are now being brought back. So
excellent. Wow. And there's some of it right there. Yeah, guys. So yeah, in the comments, that's right. Yeah, reach out and check out these protocols. Change your life. Get hip to it all, as they say. Michael, thank you very much for bestowing upon us this most wonderful information, indeed, about healing. And yeah, it's great. You guys heard it here first. We even had the Miss Rad Reefer join us, Michael. Shout out to the Miss Rad Reefer on the coast of West out there. She's up early. Thank you.
Yeah. What's up, Michelle? Yeah, Miss Rad Reefer, I've known her since the early days of IG. We were on there. I've probably been following her since like 2010. And we've been friends and seen her at shows in California back in like the days of like the High Times Cannabis Cups and Chalice. And she's always been very, very supportive and grown the genetics, and definitely a really cool gal.
OGs of the gram, no doubt. Yeah, getting hip to it all here. The Lico 12 says he's using the plant formulas now, Michael. Lico's been a big supporter of ours. He's won some seeds here. Oh, boy. I have to decline.
Well, like one of the only companies that provide a product like that. So it's very unique. I'm getting it relabeled, and we hope to be able to introduce it into hydro stores, in the future.
That would be great. Yeah, we'll have to talk to Hydro Pros and Hydro Giant. Yeah, it should definitely be in the glass case, as they say, for sure. And Yeah, this information we'll have to. I'll have to put more links to the Gauge Green. I don't think I have any links to the actual branding of the Gauge Green Group website and these protocols. I'll have to hook that up in the links. You know how I like to do the link in bio, Michael.
Yeah, I've the Gauge Green Group page will be going through a little bit of an update. Doesn't really have access to the protocols, but it does have a link to the herbs. The protocols was a book, and I actually did publish it, but unfortunately, I'm no longer promoting it because I mistakenly put my old business partner and just doesn't feel right. So I'm planning on editing it, rewriting it, and republishing it, and hopefully giving it the push that it deserves. And yeah, it's truly something that I think the world needs. It's changed my life. Like I don't even know how to describe, like, being sick is it just sucks to know that so many people are suffering without the knowledge.
Yeah, there are a lot of people suffering, and they're really not to sound mean, but uneducated. I have some neighbors, and they have a child that's young, and they're going through colitis and Crohn's and things like stomach. And I was over there with the CBD trying to help them, and talking about diet, and it came to mind because somebody came in with the big gulps, and this child's drinking Diet Coke on a regular basis. And how do you fix something like that? That's like there's nothing that can help that at that point. If the input, you're just constantly poisoning yourself. And it's like the CBD, it's going to take a long time for the CBD to take effect and, to turn around that.
Yeah, you can't continue to dump poisons in and think that CBD is going to...
No, especially with the gut. Everything starts in the gut. And I was reading some articles that a lot of people, some of these cancer researchers, saying that most of the cancers are coming from the waste of the parasites in us. All the different parasites that are in us from the different things we crave, the sugars, the starches, whatever. There's so many different types of parasites, and depending on the types and how much, that's the different types of cancers we're getting and stuff like that too. That they distribute a lot of that from the gut, right? All in the gut.
There's so many ways to look at it, but 100% the parasites. One of the first things you want to do in a natural healing protocol is to take anti-parasitic herbs like wormwood and pau de arco. They kill off the fungal and the worms, the candida, which is also a huge cause of the cancers, allegedly. Yeah. And wormwood that supposedly helps reduce breast cancer. There's like research in that, but essentially, like most of us are infested in from the inside out, and we're being controlled by foreign entities that have tapped into our nervous system and our essence. And so when people act like they're full of shit, they really are, and their shit is infested with worms as well, and those worms are what's telling them to be, angry and stressed out and crave wheat and starch and acidic foods. It's what tells us we don't have the self-control or the willpower. It taps into our biochemistry, and so it takes. How do you fix that? I think through example of more leaders with self-control and more people that can demonstrate like the effectiveness of having a healthy mind, body, and soul. I think we take too much direction from people that don't even have the self control to help their own body, let alone the rest of the societal body.
It's true, and it's a big lifestyle change for people. Someone here is saying the papaya seeds help with worms in the body. I know papaya enzymes are excellent alternative to animal type enzymes, and that I've taken those for years. But I'm getting ready to do this detox that you speak of. I would like to include some of the GGG protocol. I'd like to get with you with this because I've read so much different things. And one of the family members just bought one of those worm detoxing parfait kits with the whole, the whole protocol, right? And I thought that was great. I was so happy to come across a family member that is very consciously awake and understands. And all of a sudden I have somebody to talk to. So I wanted to start that myself. Get rid of that tapeworm.
Yeah, it's incredible how much information we lack in the general public that, like every piece of information that I have in the book is transformative and is completely lacking in public consciousness. But at one point, organic farming was just a figment of most people's imagination, and 10 years later, it's taking over in a way. So it's still got so much room for growth, but I see like a huge wave and shift in people's awareness of these topics, and I think that's a beautiful thing. We have to continue to study it ourselves, practice it, and in my opinion, market it correctly. I think it's a game of who has more funding, who has better marketing abilities, and currently right now, the pharmaceuticals, even with the whole like side effects of death thing going for them, they're still winning. So obviously we have a lot of work to do and a lot of catching up to do. But in my opinion, health is not properly marketed, or the opposite is doing a better job. And so we need to promote and make being healthy cool again.
That is a good point. You're right. It isn't marketed well. The health isn't marketed well enough. It's not enough just to know about Whole Foods, the brand where you can shop. It's, it needs to be way more prevalent in the world. And, going back to community gardens, there should be like, especially in the cities. I see a lot of this, not enough, but there are quite a few community gardens in the city of Motors down there. We'll have to go cruise around, maybe before the weather. I know a few. Maybe let's pop in with the plant and let's do an impromptu with these people. Let's find some community gardens and give them shouts out. I bet you they would like. I'd like to go with you, and that way I'd had somebody to talk the talk with them about this. But yeah, there's some really cool community gardens there. I came across one on a location scout. This guy was all by himself, and he had a lot that he got this from the city, and this was a few years ago, and what he turned in, and now he's got all these neighborhood kids that come there and help out and hang out during the summer, and it's like he's not doing it for any exposure. I think there's been a story on him, but anyhow, that's great to see, right? And I'm sure he'd love to talk about organics, and let's hear what he's doing. Stories from the neighborhoods, right? And let's give him some seeds for the cannabis. I'm sure he would like to grow that too. Anyhow.
You want to see the plants in my front yard?
Heck yeah. Let's go on a little walkabout. Excellent. All right, guys, you're getting a little sneak peek here behind the scenes with the legendary Michael Fang of the Gage Green Group, guys. That's right. If you do not know, you should. And now oh, look, boof, like genie in bottle. Boom, there he is. All right, give us the walkabout.
So this is my...
Oops. Oh, nice. Oh, looky that. They're as tall as you. They're just not taller. Wow.
These plants are going to be pollinated.
Nice. Nice day out. I didn't see that. Sunny.
I know, it's beautiful.
I have to get down to the river, cousin. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. I could almost smell it.
See, like huge leaves.
Oh, yeah.
This is a Mona Lisa.
Oh, I love the way she smells. Well, that's going to be a boy, you said, right?
Oh, this is a female.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. I do have your males, though.
You do?
I think I've narrowed it down to my favorite.
Okay. Yeah, I gave you about 9.
I call the one I gave them all new names, but I got one that's called the Mona Lisa Terp and the Mona Lisa Vines and the Mona Lisa Silk, and those are the 3 that I'm trying to pick.
I likey. Oh, great information for me. That's great. I'm glad that I gave them.
Anyways, that's what's going on out here.
Michael Fang doing it all. Thank you, Michael. It's nice.
It's in my front yard.
It's nice. Look at that. It's a nice privilege for us to see this little sneak peek here with you, Michael. I'm sure some of the people that will watch later will be quite happy if they stumble upon this video and sit through it.
Yeah, I don't usually show people my house.
No.
But you've been out here. This is the Chem 91.
Oh, yeah. Looky, looky.
She's going to get dusted.
Yeah, man.
But she's actually not even in flower yet. I have other plants that are way more in flower.
Yeah, I can't wait. We smoked some good stuff.
How are yours doing?
They're good. This is second week of flower. This will be going into second week of flower, so I don't see any signs yet, but they're thriving, doing okay. I have not overwatered like last time. Got 5 going in the growers tested cocoa with cutting edge in the grow area, and then the new grow room has the pseudo super soil. They'll be all organics. And yeah, I'm fighting my way through some high temperatures here lately. It's been quite hot in the room. I have to get another inline fan and see if that'll help. I can't afford the mini split, but anyhow, yeah, I'm on my way to success. Hopefully, I won't fry them this time. They'll be better, no doubt. And you guys all say that the plants, as you take them in their environment, they get better, right? The clone, each stage kind of like adapts to the environment a little bit more, right? Look, he's in the dark, guys. Oh, look at that. The flower room. The flower room.
This is inside the biodome.
Yes. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, how cool. Sorry, not coming. Granddaughter is yelling and she's having fun with the nephew playing video games. That's wonderful to see the biodome in the dark. I saw it lit up the other, I don't remember if it was day or night, but yeah, I'll have to get in there with you, Michael, and do some content and check it out. Give people some real exclusive behind scenes in the biodome. That's right.
Yeah, I definitely want to start promoting some of the techniques and starting getting back into like telling people how we grow here. Honestly, like I look at a lot of the educational stuff online and what people are putting out, and some of it's misleading. Some of it's really good. There are some excellent teachers out there, but I really want to be able to put out the information that would have helped me get to the level that I'm at, instead of like basically making me spin in circles and having to figure out everything on my own, which is how I got here. But we have some incredible knowledge that like just a little piece of information can solve or save someone like years of trial and error. And so, yeah, like finally, like teaching people how to grow organic without question, taking away like the mystery, and I don't know, it's not hard, it's not difficult, and quite possible to perfect. So that's something that, I would love to share with people. And I know you have inspired me to take on or produce a master class course. And so people who are here, maybe stay tuned to see what Cousin and I have in store for the master class.
That's right. I think a lot of people would love to see that, like have it in, how they say, print, hard copy, or have access to your knowledge base and your protocols, and to have it laid out for someone where they could reference it and digest it at their own pace. And that seems to be the way of the world with people online and with their brands. Whether if you've got knowledge base that people are interested in after, then you should be doing that, and that's what we talked about. Hopefully I will have a knowledge base worthy of a master course of my own someday, but right now I'm happy to have people like yourself that are willing to share with us all, and that would be great.
Well, you know what I think a lot of people in this industry can learn from you is literally this: how to do Cousin Nikolai. Like, how did you create a persona? How did you manifest that vision, create the infrastructure, the studio? And how do you do that? I mean, like, that's not easy in any sense of the word. So
I thank you.
That's something that you could teach right now.
I thought about that. Cousin was talking about that, as a content creator, sharing my content creator knowledge base and what I'm doing. And because I copycat so many of the pro content creators coming from film production world of Cousins, that are those guys that are, show you the latest, greatest cameras, and they've got all the most excellent editing. There's a couple I follow that are just so next level. Film school students that have become YouTube sensations. So I was intimidated. I don't feel like I was in a place on that side, but in the cannabis space, there's a lot of newbie content creators, and maybe there is something I can share. I'm still newbie on the gram. You shared a lot of stuff last weekend with me, to help grow my audience and engagement and sorts. And I need to implement some things. And that someday, that's good. Thank you. I will put that in my notes as on the back burner. But for what I'm doing right now, I would like to announce that our collaboration will continue here going into the ending of this year and into the new year. There doesn't seem like anything's going to stop us with playing around with each other and continuing sharing both what we're doing. And these Gage Green Group protocols, and hopefully blossoming into this master course. We'll start structuring things and bringing some impromptu content with the plant. But I want to segue this into a true podcast. This has been pseudo style. I'd like to do a traditional podcast, vodcast, so it's video like this, but it actually lives in the ear well. I'll be sending out professional microphone headset, so every audio appearance will sound the same and somewhat be the same, and that way I can get some real engagement from sponsorships, because we'll try to take it from this level to the next. And that's what my goal is with you, Michael, is to, and other people, is to take this podcast show, the Cannabis Evangelist Network, and bring everybody into this platform and share all this knowledge we have. And that could be more. Like, I want to talk to you more about the NFTs and crypto. I know you had much success with one of your drops of using the NFT and that whole thing with the ETH back when it was all very much in the bearish market, or bullish market. I'm sorry, I misspeak. The bullish market, but I think that's the way forward, Michael. And I've been looking into the Otherverse, UTHER verse, Otherverse. It's a metaverse, and I bring this up to you before, and I think you better check it out before September, because they're closing the the little beta window, or what they say, to get in with the little whatever freebies you can. But if you were yeah, I know you're into it, but this is the one. This is the one that will take to the next level, I believe, and get everybody into it. It looks like PlayStation game. It's great. It's made by those dudes. But anyhow, so I get off topic, but that's where I think we're going with this, is that our personas and brands will end up merging from the grams and social media platforms that are being so restrictive, and we will open up into the Web3. And I think those will be cool topics of conversation, because that's what people are going to need to do with all this digital money and CBDCs and things. I think we're going to need to learn a new way of operating in our businesses. So anyhow, it's another topic.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, like I'm not like because I don't like, the only thing is I just don't like systems that are controlled and alternate, you know, but I'm not saying that there's no validity or that it won't work. If I were to take a bet on the future, I would want to bet on the future that I would want to see. And in my opinion, it's not like VR world, but AR world. So VR is virtual reality. AR is augmented reality. And augmented reality makes sense to me. Like, I like reality. I see it, you know, getting better with some technical information and connectivity and such. But to replace like my reality with something virtual is not what I want. You know what I mean? It creates the ability to manipulate. And then you can start tapping into my senses. It's like, I would prefer if I know where that began and ended. And like, to me, I want to develop technology that empowers the human and the individual unit that strengthens the community, rather than like create a system or community that controls the people. And I think that, I still have a hope for like what the kind of like the concepts can bring, but I think that it needs to be executed in like a real world way, so that we aren't taking time away from our jobs or our families to be able to experience future tech, but that it actually empowers us to create connectivity and communities and families more effectively, you know.
I agree, Michael. This, what I've seen some of these illustrations of what it could be with somebody sitting in their little empty room on a bed with goggles on, and you know, their world and the goggles is just, and then in reality they're like in one of those little boxes and high rises in China where they stuff everybody in. But yeah,
right. Like, you know what that reminds me of is like someone who's like a superhero in a video game and like killing all the bad guys, but is like massively obese and like can't walk outside. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like the separation between like imagination and reality. Bad technology creates that. And I'm not saying that like games and virtual worlds are inherently bad. Like, they're great to have an escape, but taken to the extreme, like, it would be so cool if that we could narrow that gap to where the technology empowered you to be a hero and a warrior and a powerful human entity, but in real life, and it empowered you to gain wealth and assets and level up, but in the real world. And to me, that makes the most sense. I'm not saying, obviously virtual and practice and training and all that, it makes sense too. Somehow if we can narrow that gap and use all the excitement and benefits and infrastructure that makes a fat person feel like a hero, and empower that person to be a hero in reality, and that he gets the same dopamine hits and he gets the same reward points and that's what's going to work, you know, and that's what's going to make the next billionaire.
You know, there's good perspective on your part, And you could probably build this Gauge Green Group protocol into some sort of metaverse video game for those type of people. And maybe instead of chasing cherry pies, they'll be chasing the cherry pie kush. But yeah, I don't know there is the good and the bad of it. I don't want to be immersed and stuck in a metaverse, but I certainly want to utilize the technology for marketing and branding, promotional purposes. And
Agreed.
maybe
1,000%.
right. So maybe your metaverse could be one of the like when we join the otherverse and go into the Gauge Green Group's little whatever biodome metaverse. That's what it's like. Before you even get to enter, you're into protocols, or there's incentives to join. There's incentives to be, I don't know. I don't want to play a video game. I just want to use it for some branding,
that's
marketing.
Why, in my mind,
yeah,
there's no funner video game than real life.
Right.
There's real level ups. There's real downloads. There's real points. There's real shit. And I think that's where it's the beauty of it. Like someone in the comments mentioned like Pokemon Go, people watching the traffic, or people not knowing the difference between what's real and what's not in Dungeons and Dragons. But if you start getting into operating agreements and law and putting your intention on paper and creating a business plan and I don't know, like maybe writing something down, you start to realize that like life is a Dungeons and Dragons game, and that you can your imaginary world can become reality, and that you can actually have powers and upgrade your spiritual abilities. And I think that like there's nothing more fun than that, and we've forgotten, and we don't even know it's possible. And it's like we've been born with virtual reality goggles on, and we've had our third eye pulled out of our heads, and it's time to reclaim our divinity. And when you start to realize that you can take control of your own life, then that's how you're truly empowered. And to me, like the tech, like Uber, empowered taxi drivers to be their own entity. Of course, like Uber itself has issues or whatever, but it's a step in the right direction. To me, like that's what technology needs to do. It needs to benefit the real world.
Exactly, and that's what giving back to humanity is about. And I believe a lot of these ideas that people start are just for that, to help empower people in that. And then of course the bureaucracy gets in, or the patents get taken, and and the perpetual problems repeat themselves. But I believe there is a global consciousness awakening happening, that this next generation that are experiencing it and growing up in it will be the ones that will be the leaders of the future. It's your generation, right? It's the next ones after mine. Like mine was getting, I think, woken up there after the 60s.
And I don't want to sound like there's nothing. It's always tech has allowed us to see like both extremes, and I don't want to make it sound like any part of the journey or anyone's experience is less valid or better or worse. Even the person that's experiencing like dysmorphia and not being tapped into reality is a function of our world, and it's what teaches us. And I can't say that I haven't been on the extreme sides of certain perspectives and certain like taking certain actions that tested the bipolarity of the world, and that's what allows us to be engineers and scientists, and then to know, if we know what the extremes are, we know what the 0 and 1 is, we know what the plus and minus is, and when you know what left and right is, that's how you can stay centered. And so, in my opinion, like it's just all beautiful learning lesson, we're just discovering, we're just living our own fractals of nature, and it's super beautiful. And there's so much to learn from the previous generation as there is to learn from the future, and just a beautiful experience, I think, of God.
It truly is, exactly. We are all part of this divine universe, and there is a higher power, what you choose to call it. We are connected to it, and we are all vibrating at different frequencies in our mind, and these thoughts that we have are very powerful, and everything begins with a thought. And how we manifest our future, all thoughts come through the head. You just choose to lock on to the good ones, and like you say, to start writing something down and putting plans of action and creating your own augmented reality instead of a virtual reality. I think
you
can do
about
this.
That book.
Say again. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was hoping that's what you were referring to. I need to buy it again. I want to take it with me everywhere now and share it. Isn't that rad? I want to read it again. Yeah. I want to start like meditating with that. I mean, because I had quite the profound experience when I was younger with it. I mean, quite can remember vividly.
Talk about it.
So when I was young, I had a psychedelic experience. I was experimenting, and I was out at a club to meet some friends, and they didn't show up or something. Anyhow, something happened at the club, and I didn't like it there, so I left and I went home. And when I made it home, I finally really started to come on, so to speak. And it was going to be a ride, and I was, listening to the music, and what was I going to do for like 8 hours? And so parents had this book on the bookshelf. It's called Be Here Now. Tell the author's name. I always mix it up again.
Ram Dass.
Thank you, Ram Dass. He messed around with the Beatles, right? He's quite popular back in that time. So that book there, Be Here Now, was written in the time that everybody was experimenting, and it really is a guide and a blueprint to, I couldn't really tell you now, it's been so long, but for me to pick up that book and start at page 1 and read through, it was quite the journey and experience, because it was written for like that type of experience. So I'm turning the book around like a little bell on his toe, and you look down at the Buddha's toe, right? There's just so many visuals, like it's just amazing. And it was quite the journey. And so I felt like I really had a clear, profound understanding of the universe and my place in it after reading this, that it was, I don't know how I understood it all, but it was, dude.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Right? There you go.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Yes.
Always bringing me right to my heart, where I dwell eternally.
It was such a beautiful thing to read for a 17-year-old or whatever. And I wake up feeling like I just totally understood. And of course, through the years, I don't feel so connected like that. But it is there as a blueprint. And so I'm so glad that I had this conversation, shared the experience with you. And now you have the book once again. It's been resurrected in my life. And I'll have to get a copy again. I don't know what happened to the original that I had. But
it seems to be a book of affirmation.
Yes. Yeah, this page after page of little things to take you on to the next. But
beautiful.
It was really cool. There are a few of them that really caught my mind, and really spent some time probably on those pages, deciphering it all. But it was cool. Great experience. I'm glad to have this conversation about healing and health with you. It's much more than cannabis is part of it. And there's so much more to discover about plant-based medicines, in mycology, and all these sorts of different things, no doubt. So I'm on quite the journey with you, my friend. It's been nice. It's been a little bit over a year. Been through some festivals. You've done some great things with the Organic Cup, the Third Eye Gathering. You're doing great things with the Big Loud Presents. That legacy event was quite fun. And can't wait to see what else is in store. Hopefully, maybe we'll make it. You will make it back to Spanibus again next year, and hopefully, I will accompany you this time. Getting my passport.
Let's make that a reality.
Let's do it.
Start planning for it. I think it's in March, and which is coming up like in 6 months. And
Hold on, honey.
actually, one of the things that I really want to plan for is Organic Cup Thailand. Chance that we might try to do something out in Thailand.
Yeah, we have a cannabis
Get your
cousin.
passports.
Yeah, we have a cannabis cousin there that bought quite a few of your genetics last year from the cousin Nikolai's website, the Feel Mental on the Facebook. Feel Mental. That's right. He's growing quite large scale there. He's doing quite a great job. I saw some of the cultivars from the seeds. I forget which one. Oh, he's doing. Yeah, you'd be proud. He's beautiful. They look beautiful.
Yeah, he actually is one of the individuals that reached out to me. I know a few people out there that I've been in touch with, and everyone seems to be very positive and excited about the idea of bringing in an organic cup out there. Sometimes I'm a little worried because I know that like with the organic cup, it does exclude a heavy part of the population or community that doesn't grow organically, and never is it in my mind or intentions to like exclude people, but more to promote something that I really love and believe in. So sometimes with the organic cup, I get this feeling that like people might feel like they're not a part of it, and that's my only hesitation with bringing it to a new market where I'm not necessarily familiar and don't know how well received the organic community is out there. But nonetheless, you know, it's been my passion and our, you know, what I represent. So that's what we are going to continue to push.
I think if you build it, they will come and they will continue. And yeah, you have to start somewhere, and the message has to be told. And who better to tell it than you? Because that is your passion, obviously. And you're giving back to humanity for what you're doing, Michael. It's great. You've taken it on as your life's mission. And yeah, anything I can do to help spread the word, let's do it. I'd love to be in Thailand. Yeah, I just see that somebody got in trouble for running down the street. They went out for some sort of cannabis event. He brought one of them blowers and started to smoke out and fog the street. And guess what? He made it back to States, or so they got him. They found him on video camera, and he had to make apology. And they not.
Who was that?
There's some cannabis influencer that went to Thailand and made a spectacle of himself for a reel or something and smoked out the whole crowd, and they don't go for that. And it was disrespectful because there were a lot of people like trying to get away from it. And so he got away with it for a moment, but they tracked his ass down. And, you know, he didn't get arrested or nothing, but he had to, like, formal apology. Because the promoters, it was whoever was involved with him, got the shaft back in Thailand, right? And so they tracked his ass down, and he had to...
you really have to, especially as American people.
Yeah. Come on.
Especially since we're Americans, we have to be on our best behavior. You can get the beat down if you're in the wrong place, looking at the wrong person in the wrong way. I swear to God.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
Don't want that.
Don't be fucking
cops
around.
will fuck with you. Yeah, you definitely have to be on your best behavior. We already have a really bad reputation in other countries. Nobody respects America outside of America, let alone, you know. So definitely tread cautiously and be on your best behavior. I think we have a lot to offer the world, but you know, you got to fucking earn that respect. And a lot of Americans just act like dicks, and they get punished for it.
Yeah, that you don't try that shit in Dubai. Yeah, you don't want to try that shit in Turkey. You know, there's certain countries they'll string you up.
Or Singapore, you know.
They'll string you up by your testicles, cane you. Be respectful. They all know us as ignorant, brash, bullish Americans, and especially if we're
They already have that impression of us, so it's kind of like
don't feed
kind of
it.
have to work extra hard to
Yeah.
be treated.
No, we especially
Correct.
representing the plant. You have to remember, everybody knows you can be red eye and stoned out, but we're trying to share a message of healing and that,
True.
and share all the different possibilities with the plant. And it's come so far. It's so great to see it. These organic cups, the different things you guys are all judging. It's, probably in the beginning you were just judging flower, right? In the very beginning. Now we have so many different categories with the edibles and different ways to extract. And it's come so far. And we're smoking some of the best cultivars and quality and, that we probably ever have in humanity's time. It's great.
Yeah, really. Weed is better than it's ever been. And growers keep getting better. I think about like just the things I know today that I didn't know last year. I'm learning every day. I'm researching every day. So it does get easier, and the plants continue to look better, and the weed just continues to get better. What more can you ask for?
Yeah. I tell you what, can you hold it down 1 second? I believe the granddaughter is leaving. I must say goodbye, guys. I'm going to give Facebook and YouTube a behind-the-scenes camera. Forgive me for a minute. Maybe there's a question or two in there. Sorry. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. Granddaughter.
Yeah, I would scroll through these comments, but it kind of just stops. Like it's not updating anymore. So I have no idea what it's saying here.
Show him how to buckle you. There's little buckles in the bottom, and then when you sit her down, you'll have to fish them. Okay, let Dookie out. He needs to go. Okay, you stay and wait for Noah. Is Dookie coming? Probably not. Leave Dookie home, because it's too much for Uncle Noah to deal with. All right? Okay. All right. Okay, thanks, honey. Your car's behind mine, Noah. Yep, figure that. Watch your step. Yeah, sorry guys. It's about that. Thank you, Michael. All right. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, thank you, everybody. That was a little impromptu. Sorry. Trying to pull it all off here today with the granddaughter. All right, everything's situated. It's okay. No big deal, Michael. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming on. We'll catch up. That's right. What's going on? Okay, I'll let you back if you want to come back. Yeah. I'm going to, it's great. I can't wait to get it all going here. Hey, thank you.
Hey, what's up, cousin?
Thanks. Sorry about that, guys. But
no, it's okay. I was like, the comments had frozen. I was trying to read through them, and then my fingers flip, and then it just, it jumps to the next cast or whatever, and then completely gone.
It's all good. It's all good. Impromptu style here. They see the 13 people that are watching right now see what's going on. I appreciate it very much. Well, that was a great conversation.
Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much, man. So look forward to all these things that we talked about, guys. Some of the protocols. Again, give your email one more time for the people that were listening about how to get a hold of your Gage Green Group protocols. It's Michael at?
Yeah, it's Michael, Michael, at gagegreengroup.com. That's my personal email, so you can contact me there if you have any questions. I would love to send you the PDF of the protocols, and keep in mind, none of this is medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor. If you have medical problems or health issues, go contact a doctor. This is for people that are looking for like an alternative self-help method, and these are things that have worked for me, but use at your own risk. Full disclaimer.
That's right. Yeah, thanks for that. You got to leave all these disclaimers. We're not making any claims. This is not financial advice. Anyhow, yeah, appreciate.
Yeah, I am very. I try to put that on everything, and I think that like if you're very clear about it, that should prevent you from getting in trouble. For the people, some people don't understand, and some people do, and it's for those that do. I think that yeah, we do live in a world where we have to be cautious, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody as much as I'm trying to put people on to the right knowledge. So
yeah,
that's where we're at.
Yeah, thank you for that disclaimer, and yeah, for everything you're doing, guys. That's right, Michael Fang here, and
yeah, thanks for having me on.
Dude, stay tuned for more, everybody. I'm very excited. I'm going to, we got a little bit of time left. I'm going to try to do a seed giveaway, Michael, and announce my biggest giveaway to date. I can't wait. You'll be a part of it, of course, you know. So anyhow, all right, I'll be in touch with you later, cousin.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Hope you have a beautiful day, and thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Have a beautiful Sunday.
All right. Bye
for now.
Bye for now.
Take care, cousin.
Thank you, cousin. Bye for now. All right, there you have it. Michael Fang, the genetic designer of the legendary Gauge Group. Thank you very much. Yes, what a treat. All right, that's great. I didn't have to do it all by myself this time. All right, thank you, everybody. I see everybody that had been joining in and leaving comments. The Basement Grow shows. Adam Brook working on the list now, but there will be an organic section for the Hash Bash Cup. All right. Mr. Adam Brook, the legendary Hash Bash, will be incorporating an organic section for the Hash Bash next year. Can't wait, cousin. Maybe that will get a room for this time around. Hang out with all you legends. That's right. The Incognito Genetics. Everybody, thank you for tuning in and leaving the comments and everything. That's right. Yeah, Me Wanna Smoke is up to Spin to Win, guys. Yeah, if you want to... Right, so let's get into it. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's get into it. Okay, I have to do the plugging of everything. Okay, guys, so here it is. I have to thank one of my biggest supporters, the Leaf Cycle LLC, on the gram, guys, and their community calendar. This is this past one. This is the last copy, guys. It's not too late to... yeah, all you have to do to be entered to win, have a chance to win this calendar is go to the Leaf Cycle LLC, link in bio above, cousin Nikolai, and buy yourself something, anything. Somebody's here. And yeah, and you could be entered to win the calendar. But it's not that, just a calendar, guys. It's got all the up-and-coming breeders that are on the gram, guys, and they have all donated their seed packs for the giveaway. They're all in here, guys, and I have the last one that the Leaf Cycle left for me, bestowed upon me. And yeah, you can have a chance to win this. All you got to do is go to Leaf Cycle LLC or cousin Nikolai's website, and yeah, there's the smoke shop, and it's a custom affiliate page, and you can just get anything from the Leaf Cycle. And if you purchase something there, you're automatically entered to win this calendar. So then you show up on the date, and we spin, and you can win. But it'll be like if you don't show up, you don't get to spin, you don't win. So we'll be announcing that coming up here in September. But here's what you can buy there. Cousin Nikolai's puzzles, latest greatest, guys, along with some of the Leaf Cycle's most excellent caregiver flower that I did photography of, right? We turn them into puzzles, guys. That's right. You could get your own puzzle right there. It looks like this once you complete it, right? See? Looky, looky, looky. That's right. And support your cousin Nikolai. That's right. But that is not all, guys. That's right. I'm fast approaching 5,000 followers all by self, guys. No trending music, no copycat dances, nothing. I do it all just myself, Cousin Nikolai style. And I've almost reached 5,000 followers. Thank you, guys. I believe that's like 10% of you that really mess around with me. It's like 475 that I've come to the conclusion that really like Cousin Nikolai. Slowly going up, maybe be 485 by end of today. But I'm looking forward to breaking the 5K, reaching the 5K mark, guys. And I want to give back to all of you that have been supporting me, mostly the 475 to 515, 10% of the following. And yeah, I will be doing the most excellent giveaway to date. In fact, I have not done one real big giveaway, but this is it. And everybody is behind it, guys. That's right. I have almost all the sponsors behind it. I have donated it. It's AC Infinity. I have Air Bottom Bags. I have the Cutting Edge Solutions. I really should look at my list. I will probably be leaving somebody out. But yeah, it's going to be, there'll be seeds. And it's for newbie growers, guys. Really, it's for the newbies. It's not for you seasoned veterans, guys, or intermediate, really. It's going to be a small tent package from AC Infinity. Full kit, guys. Full 2x2 kit. And I'll have some cutting-edge nutrients. I'm going to try to get you some soil. Or I don't know how that's going to work, the shipping and all. They probably won't want to ship the soil or cocoa, so you'll be on your own for that, maybe. But, yeah, I forget there's all sorts of things. Yeah, so it's going to be great. Stay tuned for it. Working on the promo. Yeah. So, yeah, you'll have to... Oh, excuse me. You'll have to jump through some hoops, as they say, and tell all your stoner friends about this most excellent giveaway. And, yeah, help me get up to 5,000 followers. So, yeah, that's right. So that brings us to the game show giveaway. Chance to spin and win with your cousin Nikolai. That's right. The most excellent game show World of Fun giveaway. That's right. If you're first time tuning in, hi, I'm Cousin Nikolai. I'm your cannabis cousin, and this is my pseudo grow show. The simultaneous live streams to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And this is the game show giveaway with the most excellent game, World of Fun. It's right here. This is the World of Fun. Yeah, so... you go to a website, cousinnikolai.com, link in bio above, and you follow the game show rules and jump through the hoops and get entered for a chance to spin and win some most excellent seeds for these up-and-coming breeders here in the Mitten State of Great Lakes, guys. That's right. That's what's going on. So, up next, let me check my show notes, guys. And the game show contestant that's still up, the last time, who won last time? Let me go. Last time we had contestant Steelers for Life 85 won the Leaf Cycle this last time. And contestant number 18, J Smiles 52, won the Starline Genetics. And then contestant number 6, I was waiting for him for so long, Pheno Hunting J, won the Cousin Nikolai. Right here. Where is it? There it is. He won that, and he got a most excellent bundled gift. I sent it to him. He should have gotten it yesterday. Pheno Hunting J. Is that right? Is that what I said? Yeah. And then, anyhow, that's what's going on. So, Me Wanna Smoke is up next. Oh, hey. Yeah, Me Wanna Smoke. Are you there? Hello, Me Wanna Smoke. Are you there? Anybody? Is Me Want to Smoke? There are 6 of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, well, let me go out while I'm waiting for Me Want to Smoke. Let me go list my list of sponsors, guys. Where's the sponsor list? Wonder if I have that anymore. Did I get rid of it? Sponsors. That's got to be up here. There it is, right here. Silly cousin Nikolai. All right, let's start at the top, guys. I want to thank AC Infinity for their most excellent stuff, guys. Hooking your cousin, most excellent stuff. Their most excellent products. They've been hooking your cousin Nikolai up. I'm growing in all of their tents. The Cloud Lab tents, right? I have the seedling tent. I have a 2x3, a 2x4. That's right. They're oh, excuse me, various lights, guys. And they have everything you need to get growing. They really do. You just go to AC Infinity. You could get everything from trimming scissors to everything, guys. They have it all, except for, I think, soil and nutrients. But anyhow, get coupon code Kazin, link in bio above. Thank you, AC Infinity. I'm going to thank Air Bottom Bags for the continued support. That's what I'm using. The most optimal air pruning capability is the Air Bottom Bags. I make custom Air Bottom Bags for the new Autopot Double XL 13-gallon module trays, and I make custom bags for the smaller XL trays. That's what I'm using. Autopots, guys. Thank you very much for the support. Cousin Luke. I want to thank Bank on Seeds. It's where I get the gardening seeds. Right here, guys, to garden with the little granddaughters. Your little helper pack, the tea pack, and the project pack, guys. These are Bank on Seeds. These are traditional gardening seeds, guys. Heirloom gardening seeds. And, yeah, there's all sorts of them. Yeah, check it out, guys. They come with little instructional booklets. It's fun for the family and kids, guys, for the teachers and that. Get everybody into gardening at home, guys. I was gardening with our granddaughter yesterday, guys. She plants some marigolds and some little wildflowers. It's great. Yeah, Bank on Seeds, coupon code Cousin, link in bio. I want to thank Cutting Edge Solutions, the Gordy Johncock, for bestowing upon me the pseudo-sponsorship. Thank you, Cutting Edge Solutions, the Louder Powder. I want to thank Earthstare, Earthcraft Biosystems. I want to thank the Gage Green Group. Thank you, Michael Fang, and the Genetic Designer and Legit Genetics and Seed Bank International for hooking your cousin Nikolai up with the most excellent affiliateship and, yeah, seed program. Anyhow, thanks, cousin. I want to thank Growers Cocoa. Yeah, and Growers Grown on the gram. I want to thank Hydrogiant Detroit for the support. Thank you, cousins. I want to thank Hydro Pros here in Utica, Michigan. We're learning how to grow like a pro. Thanks, cousins. I want to thank Inkbird. I want to thank Leaf Cycle LLC and all their most excellent products. Thank you for the puzzles, Leaf Cycle. Link in bio above. Coupon code Cousin. Get yourself a chance to enter to win the community calendar giveaway from Cousin Nikolai with all the community breeders. That's right. Leaf Cycle LLC, Leaf Cycle Private Reserve, one of the breeders that bring into the Seed Bank International. You can win a chance to win right here. Leaf Cycle Private Reserve. I say Michigan Beneficials. Thank you for hooking me up with the soil amendments, the biodiversity packs. Thanks you, cousin. Petrogrows and Petrotools, guys. That's right. I have here the Canafogger. It's right. They'll be giving away one of these in the giveaway as well. A Canafogger will be going out along with some Crop Defender, guys, to keep your IPMing up. Right? That's right. Thank you, Petrotools. I want to thank most excellent sponsor, Phototech. Horticultural lighting. That's right. 10-bar LED, latest, greatest, full spectrum LED. 1,000 watts. That's right. I'm doing great with the SQ 300 watt pros as well, guys. Photon Tech. Link in bio above. Hello? Yeah. So, yeah, there's that, guys. And then I wanted to thank Prepacks USA. It's what Mr. Pothead here is holding right here. Your cousin Nikolai's Prepack American Glass Chillum. That's right. Cousin Nikolai style, of course. Link in bio above. And then Seed Bank International, coupon code Cousin, gets all your latest, greatest, world-class breeders, genetics above. And then Starline Genetics, Smiley's Angels. Thank you very much. And I want to thank Trim Bag. Thank you for hooking up. I will be giving away a trim bag as well, guys. That's also, I have to write this all down. And then Extreme Gardening. Thank you for all the support, guys. That's the sponsor list. Had to call them out. Thank you, everybody. Well, that leaves us with 4 minutes, and I don't see me want to smoke in the comments. So it looks like no more spin to win tonight, guys. Jay Smiles, thank you for joining again. Everybody, thank you. Oops. The super high wind. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Joe K, cousin, how are you doing, my friend? Looky, 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 catching the tail end of it. I had most excellent conversation with guest earlier. You missed the heart of it, but nice to see me, huh? That's right. Look, I cleaned myself up, getting ready to go out on the town, mingle with the ladies. In fact, I have someone special I will be meeting up with today, perhaps for a little bike ride and a little kite flying in the park. I have a little kite from the granddaughters. Maybe she would like to fly with your cousin Nikolai and remember what it was like to be youthful and so carefree. Anyhow, getting the, never mind, getting myself all worked up and excited. Hello. All right, so yeah, guys, there you have it. 3 minutes before I sign off. No spin to win today. I'll check email real quick just to see real quick. And then I have to go because the granddaughter will be leaving and I must say goodbye to her and get her situated. Oh, I believe I have a new referral order. Did I get another referral order? I just did, huh? Oh, it's a big one too, guys. Thanks. AC Infinity referrals are doing great. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I'll be looking for nobody tuned in to play Spin to Win. That's right. Tell all your stoner friends that they can have a chance to win some seeds from your cousin Nikolai. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to leave you with the Rockstead Band, my friend's band. They let me use their music here on show, and here they are. So let's just wrap it up here. I have to get going. It's 11:58. Here we go. All right. All right, guys. As usual, if you like what your cousin Nikolai is doing, big thumbs up, comment below. Let me know you're out there. All right, guys. Bye for now.